One of the unique features about backcountry skiing is that you're going to be outside all day long and there's no shelter available. So that means your layering system is really critical. So let's talk about layers. So right now I'm ready to ski down. So we're going to go from top down to the bottom and talk about what type of layers you might want to be thinking about when you're choosing your layering system for backcountry skiing and snowboarding. When we're talking about headgear, really consider wearing a helmet. So remember, when we're out backcountry skiing, we're usually a long ways away from any rescue resources, so you're on your own. So whatever we can do to add more layers of security to keep us safe, we should take it. Next, our jacket. Just like when we're deciding what skis to buy, it really kind of depends on the climate that you ski in. So for me, I live on the west coast of Canada in Whistler, and it's often quite warm and wet. So I find generally speaking, I always need a waterproof breathable shell like a Gore-Tex jacket. If you're somewhere that's drier and the weather's nice, you might get away with a soft shell, something that isn't so heavy duty like a Gore-Tex. When I'm looking at my outer shell, I like to make sure I have lots of pockets, maybe some vents, and some length to cover my backside in case I'm bending over it in the powder snow. On my hands, I usually like to have a couple types of different gloves. I'll have a warmer set for when I'm skiing down, or maybe mittens if it's really cold. And I like to have a smaller, thinner pair that I can wear when I'm skidding up and my body temperature is getting a bit hot. Underneath my shell, I have my insulating layer. Now, again, depending on the conditions, I'm gonna have a wide range of materials and thicknesses. So either I'm using a down fill jacket or a synthetic fill jacket. I'll be using a down fill when it's not raining, it's drier, so that down is not gonna get saturated and lose its insulating properties. My next consideration is how cold it is. Do I need just a thin insulating layer, or do I need something more robust, or perhaps a couple different layers? Underneath my insulating layer, I have my soft shell jacket. For me, I like to have a hood on my soft shell jacket because often when I'm skidding uphill, it's the only jacket that I have on. So again, think when you're hiking uphill, your body heat's gonna increase a little bit. You might even be sweating, so you're gonna have a jacket that's gonna keep you cool enough so you're not overheating on those big hikes up. But you want to consider that it might be snowing or it might be raining a little bit, so you do want to have some water repellency and some wind repellency in that jacket. Underneath my soft shell jacket, you'll find I have my avalanche transceiver. So remember, this goes on above the base layer underneath any of the jackets that you're going to be ski touring up in. Your base layer is really personal preference. Some people like short sleeve, some people like long sleeve, wool, synthetic. It really comes personal preference, and it depends on how the temperature is going to be that day. When it comes to pants for backcountry skiing, you're going to want something a little bit lighter than you might be using at the ski resort. So again, I like to use a waterproof, breathable material like Gore-Tex. I like a bib, and really critical to have a zip on my pants so when I'm hiking up and I get a little bit hot, I can open them up and cool down.